Hello everyone and welcome back to the Belgian Beer Brothers channel. My name is still Cedric and I am still coming to you from Antwerp with a wide range of beers. Today we are gonna taste a beer that I got this holiday season when my secret Santa handmade me this cutting board. She knew I am a beer fanatic. So she hand carved or hand burned actually this hop pattern in the cutting board, made this card with the same pattern, and she added some glasses and some lovely beers. Now I am not gonna use the glasses she gave me, that's for another occasion, because in those glasses I won't be able to see the color, but I will be using my trusted tasting glasses today. And which beer are we gonna taste today? That will be Blondelle by het Hofbrouwerijke or the Garden Brewery. In Dutch, Hof could mean court or garden, and in this case it is the garden, and I will tell you why I know that in just an instant. This is an 8% ABV Saison or farmhouse ale. For those who paid attention during the holiday season, this is one of my favorite styles. Now, Hofbrouwerijke is a fairly young brewery, but they do a lot. Let's start at the beginning. In 1986, Jeff Goetelen, or as is now called Jeff the Brewer, studied biochemistry. And at school he had an experiment in which he tried to make beer. And he loved beer, he loved drinking beer. Apparently beer didn't love him that much because he had to throw it all away. It wasn't a success. So brewing wasn't his forte back then. Of course he was just in school experimenting a bit. But he never gave up that dream of being a brewer. So 15 years later, in 2001, 15 years later in 2001, he attended brewing school, and apparently from then on it went way better. He had a few years of experimenting with the Molse Beer and Wine Guild, which is an artisanal drinks guild around where he lives and around where the brewery is. And actually it went so well that in 2005 he decided to start his own brewery. He built a micro brewery in his backyard, the Hof as we say, and hence the name Hofbrouwerij. And he made it into a commercial company in 2005. Now we are 2022 right now, 17 years later, and they have 16 beers in their beer list. So that's about one every year. They offer a wide range of services as well, amongst which the make your own beer, so you can come over and brew your own beer, or be a brewer for a day, so you can help him brew and you get a lot of the beer and you learn a lot, including food and everything. And they even built a pizza oven, and these days on Friday nights they even have beers and pizzas. I haven't attended it yet, but I am planning on doing so because I have a friend who lives quite near, so yeah, why not, right? I just have to find a solution, because if I want to try those 16 beers, I think I'm gonna have to take a taxi home. Apparently, Jeff is also a music and fantasy fanatic, because some of the names, next to these lovely labels, in this case an archer elf in the woods, but the names give away a lot as well. For example, there's a Hof elf, a Hof troll, a Hof dragon, a dungeon master, Hof blues, Hoppabilly, a wide range of names, and they all refer to either geeky stuff or music. So yeah, my kind of guy. And today we are tasting Blondelle. Blondelle is an unfiltered, unpasteurized Saison farmhouse ale, 8% ABV, re-fermented in the bottle, and I am very, very curious about it. So I'd say I'm not gonna keep you waiting, but that's actually more a matter of not keeping me waiting. I have never had this before. This immediately activates the CO2 in the bottle. Already some foam piling up in the neck, and with that foam a bunch of yeast residue came up. So I'm gonna pour this rather carefully. Oh, that's very, very active. I'd say that re-fermentation did its best in the bottle. Immediately a lot of aroma comes off. Mostly esters, mostly yeast. A bit of CO2, a bit of alcohol, a bit of a herbal scent. Maybe dare I say a bit floral. And you do see that this is a nice golden yellow beer with some white to off-white foam, but it is quite hazy, and that's because even though I'm very careful, a lot of the yeast came out of the bottle while pouring. Also very sturdy foam, very minuscule CO2 bubbles. Seems like rather long-lasting foam. Oh yeah, this is a Saison as a Saison should be. I dare you to say that 5 times quickly. It's rather yeasty, pretty herbal, on the bitter side, and really well fermented, really dry. I believe not many rest sugars or leftover sugars are in this beer, because it's so dry. The taste really goes like from the tip of your tongue right to the back, where you get that slight cringy feeling in your cheekbones. Yeah, I absolutely love this style, but this beer in particular as well. Yeah, as you guys know, the Saisons, the farmhouse ales, the grisette, and I do mean the style grisette, not necessarily the brand. Like I said, it's also very herbal and even floral. I'd say I taste some coriander, some cilantro. some hints of thyme actually, and some, yeah, I'd say violets, tiny bush flowers. Okay, I am very, very amused. This was a surprise for me. This is the first beer that I have from Hofbrouwerijke, and I'm actually considering ordering more of them, because if they make this beer in this quality, yeah, I want to see what else they do. And I might even visit them in the near future. Even the aftertaste of this beer, it's so well fermented, so well made, that the bitter, dry aftertaste leaves a very rich mouthfeel, like from the center of your tongue straight into your throat, and even like in the nostrils. This is a beer to enjoy for a while and not just chug, which I will do. I am gonna enjoy this beer a bit further. Just look at that color. I am gonna clean the glass a bit because it is hazy, but look at that nice orangey golden yellow color. All right, you guys, I am gonna leave it at that. Again, to my Secret Santa, thanks a lot, guys. Very well made cutting board and this lovely beer. I was very surprised. I am very amused as well, and I'm gonna enjoy this a bit longer. So for all of you, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment. If you have any questions, leave them down here. If you want to see more, if you're wondering what I'm gonna do next, subscribe, hit the bell icon, you'll get notified. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that. Cheers, you guys.